talk now about Mayotte. President Macron saying he'll travel to the French Indian Ocean territory in the coming days. Remember, it's been hit by a powerful cyclone, the worst they've seen in decades there. Rescue teams are still searching for survivors, and we are hearing that hundreds, possibly thousands, are feared dead. Widespread damage to infrastructure, while we've got downed power lines and passable roads. The health system as well has been badly affected, and that is really hindering emergency operations there too. But just to make clear, very difficult to make contact with people on the island. So getting a full picture of what is happening on Mayotte has proved to be very, very difficult. But let's speak now to journalist Anne-Elisabeth Moutet, who joins us from Paris. Very good to see you. I wonder, I know this is a massive story in France, if there's been criticism so far at the French government response. Particularly, I see today there is some of the Prime Minister who has chosen not to go straight away.
I think yes. I mean, the fact that Jean-François Bayrou, the new Prime Minister, chose to go to long, sort of decided meeting as he's mayor of the city of Pau in southern France is seen as him not realizing that his job has changed. And that's where the criticism is. It's understood in France that this is a disaster for a lot of reasons. Some of those is that the island is overpopulated, and the immigrant population, who are mostly people who come from the Comores, on small boats, and it's a small boat problem that makes the French-British one tiny by comparison, live in shanty towns because there are many of them, too many of them. The island has now a population of 300,000, and half of whom are not French citizens, and building houses fast enough to solve housing problems is it's a disaster now. But it's not conceivable that it could have been built. It has never existed. There's that thing. The other thing is Mayotte is a French département, so the Mahorais, born Mahorais, are French citizens. So there's help already being sent, but not only is it disastrous, but it relied on the Red Cross, which has about 400 people, this includes volunteers, in Mayotte, and 200 of them have not been heard of since the cyclone. So the support on the ground that they were expecting to find is not necessarily there.
And Elizabeth, from the political perspective, it's really interesting what happens in Mayotte in terms of how they vote. Why has it been such a hotbed in the past for Marine Le Pen and the anti-immigrant right?
Because it's a kind of future dystopia. It is well worth noting that in Mayotte, every single citizen of every party, left and right, and the leaders of both parties are all in agreement in saying that immigration from the Comores must stop, and that the island is under pressure because public services cannot follow. You have about 10,000 babies born in Mayotte every year, and the immense majority of those babies are not French. And the reason these babies are born in Mayotte is that the pregnant mothers come to Mayotte precisely to have them born in France so that they would have the French nationality. So the National Rally has been using this small island in the Indian Ocean to say this is France in 10 years, which is pushing it a bit.
And Elizabeth, always good to have you join us. Thanks so much. Good to see you.
Thank you.